Hey, Scales, is this thing on? Yeah? Okay. Hello, I'm Asher Flintheart, and if you're hearing this, that means you can listen to the World of Wildevere podcast. You can listen to the podcast on Spotify, Apple, Google Podcasts, and more. The show is me and my 5 friends, Scales and Plaque the Created, OJ the Koboloi, Rhodes the Stone Eidolon, and Ori the Moon Elf. We play a free indie TTRPG called Wildevere, run by the people who write the game and their friends. Watch us travel the magical city-states of our cozy, friendly, and wild world, learning new skills and enjoying a lot of new adventures in a Saturday morning kind of style. We release every other Wednesday on all major podcast platforms. You can also follow us on Twitter at Wildevere or on a Discord server you can find at worldofwildevere.card.co. Thank you so much for listening to our travels. Rose is gonna flake when he hears we have clout? Whatever he called it. Bye-bye! Skills, you can stop now. What do you mean OJ's gone? Oh no.
Network? Wait, I've only got 30 seconds to talk about all of our podcasts and streams? Wait, now I've only got 24 seconds? Well, we have actual play podcasts, actual play streams, tabletop discussion shows, nerdy crafting shows, drunk Dungeons & Dragons lore shows, serious shows, funny shows, Dungeons & Dragons shows, Monster of the Week shows, Shiver shows, space shows, cowboy shows, space cowboy shows. Oh wait, we actually don't have that. Only 5 seconds left? Well, head on over to majesticgoose.com or follow us at Goose Majestic to find out more.
Hi, I'm Cameron.
I'm Christian.
I'm Dylan.
And we're Table Talk. Join us as we bring together longtime dungeon masters and players,
YouTubers and podcasters, authors, and more.
To chat about everything Table Talk RPG related.
Everything from play styles, world building and lexicon,
Game reviews, interviews with professional content creators,
homebrewed monsters and spells, lore, and even special holiday-themed content.
Keep those dice rolling.
Hail Vecna!
In a world where adventure awaits and danger lurks around every corner, an unlikely group of friends find themselves on the path to becoming heroes. But school will only get them halfway. Merlin, the human warlock barber guy.
Oh god, no, I gotta buff his butt! No! Can I refuse business?
Ubo, the turtle artificer.
Well, it doesn't work yet, but I'm working on it.
Ultrex, the discarded warforged paladin.
I don't eat or sleep or wear clothes, so I just sit in the corner and wait.
And Clyde, the Goliath barbarian in skinny jeans.
They're called skinny pelts, okay?
Find us on iTunes or wherever you download your podcast by searching for Halfway to Heroes.
Do you like Dungeons & Dragons lore? Do you like drunk history? Well, then Lore and Pour is the show for you, where we combine the two. I'm Adam DeWeese, and I'm the host, and I bring on a cast of rotating guests, and we hang out before the show, have a few drinks, and then they are given their topic 30 minutes prior to pressing the record button, where they study up on the topic, and then we hit record, and whatever they say goes. They are treated as if they are the leading experts in the field, and I ask the questions that you never thought you needed to ask, such as, how do mind flayers go to the bathroom?
Yeah, they just go one time, and it's pee and poop, and it's green.
What's the most dangerous creature in the astral plane?
It just pinch it, you know?
Yeah.
Just...
And that whale's like, you know
They
what?
got pinchers?
Oh,
You don't
do
even
they
know
have
about
pinchers?
Find the answers to all these questions and much, much more, whether they're accurate or not, on Lore and Pour. You can find Lore and Pour on the Majestic Goose Network and wherever you download your podcast every other Monday right now.
The Nerd Asylum is a community of nerds who love to celebrate their passion for gaming and charity. If you like what we do and you would like to show your support, please consider visiting patreon.com/thenerdasylum. Your monthly donation gets you behind the scenes and early access content and helps us defray the cost of producing these shows so we can bring you more of them. Once again, that's patreon.com/thenerdasylum. Hello, friends. We hope you are enjoying this production by the Nerd Asylum. To find out about our other live streams, podcasts, and projects, please visit thenerdasylum.com. Your feature presentation will begin momentarily. Please be quiet and courteous to other viewers by silencing your cell phones now. Our friendly staff would like to remind you that refreshments are available in your kitchen. And now, your feature presentation.
From the city that brought you Kentucky Fried Chicken comes Roll For. From the city that brought you Kentucky Fried Chicken comes. From the city that brought you Kentucky Fried Chicken comes Roll for Weird, a Monster of the Week actual play podcast. Join Philbert Fogel, Doomsday Prepper and Expert.
I mean, I'm kind of like the linchpin that's keeping everything together.
Lasath, the Divine.
And I still owe him my life, so I would have to end yours. It would be a mess.
Shadow, the Edgy Initiate.
I trust him with my life. I don't know if I trust him with my car.
Misty Charlotte Palladino, Spellslinger.
But I haven't set anything on fire that I haven't meant to set on fire.
Silas Lancaster, Elderly Vampire.
They broke the mold when they made Philbert.
Roll for Weird on Twitch, streaming monthly. New podcast episodes every other Friday.
Hey, Scales, is this thing on? Yeah? Okay. Hello, I'm Asher Flintheart, and if you're hearing this, that means you can listen to the World of Wildevere podcast. You can listen to the podcast on Spotify, Apple, Google Podcasts, and more. The show is me and my 5 friends, Scales and Plaque the Created, OJ the Koboloi, Rhodes the Stone Eidolon, and Ori the Moon Elf. We play a free indie TTRPG called Wildevere, run by the people who write the game and their friends. Watch us travel the magical city-states of our cozy, friendly, and wild world, learning new skills and enjoying a lot of new adventures in a Saturday morning kind of style. We release every other Wednesday on all major podcast platforms. You can also follow us on Twitter at Wildevere or on a Discord server you can find at worldofwildevere.card.co. Thank you so much for listening to our travels. Rose is gonna flake when he hears.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Nerd Asylum by Night, the Vampire the Masquerade 5th edition actual play charity stream. Actually, not charity stream anymore. We are not doing that this season. But everyone's wearing sunglasses. We spent an entire 10 minutes getting sunglasses.
Bullshit, 10 minutes.
But it's okay. That was close. But it's okay, because here on the Nerd Asylum by Night, we are known for our humor before bad things happen. And being at the end of season 4, bad things are happening. Last time, where we left our coterie, they were convinced by Morticia and the visiting Archon named Brom to launch an attack on Gigi's base of operations at Magnolia Country Club. The coterie's mission was to find the soil that allows Gigi to go into torpor, and I suppose a good way to put it may be spawn point.
Hey. Sorry.
Meanwhile, Brom and Morticia would lead the charge and fight off whatever Gigi decided to throw at them. Successfully stepping sideways into the Umbra, Victor led Basil and Lindsay into the demi-plane, not really, into the Umbra.
Into the Umbra?
The alternate universe that is the Umbra. Where the vampires did not have a good time. Victor was fine. But while they were there, they realized that they were in the wrong place and that the soil lay where Gigi laid for who knows how many centuries, up in the mountain. And so they returned out of the Umbra to join the fight. During the fight, Brom managed to fell the Zlatka Liza, a feat that no one had been able to do yet. And as soon as he did so, Morticia decided to explode the country club. Gigi emerged, took on a monstrous bat form, and attacked. And Brom leapt up to meet her. He managed to bring her to the ground. She sucked him into the ground and then decapitated him. Finally realizing that this was a suicide mission, Morticia followed the coterie as they left. Everyone departed and seemed to have escaped for the moment. The Haligdom Morning News had a field day with the explosion of the Magnolia Country Club. Anchors speculated wildly about the possibilities of gas leaks, arson, local terrorist organizations. There had been reports of several dark vehicles fleeing the scene shortly after, but nothing substantial enough to give the authorities any leads. And then the earthquake happened. Victor, while you were at the cairn during the day, the ground begins to pitch. Back and forth, things falling off of vehicles, off of buildings, out of trees, smaller trees falling. The other Garu around you, whether you're at the cairn or at the cave, stumble. Some take knees, some fall, some take cover, as it seems like so long that the ground is shaking beneath you. And then after only a few minutes, it stops and the world falls still. The Garu managed to get anyone out of danger from inside the cave, though they have not reached the soil just yet. Their efforts are getting close to digging down to the tomb itself in order to bring something down there to destroy the soil. But while Gigi is down there, and perhaps because she is down there, that the earthquake happened, they don't want to go any further. But the entire city felt the effects of this strong but bizarrely localized earthquake. Many buildings sustained damage, particularly the tall ones, as the architecture here was not designed with such a freak event in mind. The media was now flooded with images of destruction. And then the waves came. Triggered by the seismic movement, a small but similarly unprepared for tsunami swept over the coast of Haligdom in the late afternoon. Efforts to catalog and clean up damage are now awash as water wreaked havoc on the boardwalk, docks, neighborhood, and businesses closest to the water. By the time the kindred wake up at nightfall, the news is abuzz about the most destructive day in Haligdom's recent history. Lindsay and Basil, where did you sleep?
I'm at the bar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh. Basil also at the bar?
Yes. Yes. Am I allowed? Can I be at the bar?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Victor, what were you going to say?
From the moment that the earthquake happened and then the tsunami, he has sent a message to these two, knowing they won't answer, but just like quick snippets of this happened, this happened, respond whenever you're awake. And the last minutes before sun comes down, not sure if he has like fully pick up at what exact point they get up, but around that time just send more spam of messages of like, when you wake up, send a message.
Are you going to stay at the cairn or are you going to go visit them yourself?
How easy is to traverse to there?
It's difficult because the dive is closer to the south side of the city and there is a significant amount of damage blocking various roads.
Then
you could get there. It's just going to take you a little while, and if you leave early enough in the evening, you could make it there by at least, right after dark.
I would probably drive for a bit, then seeing the mess, leave the car on an area that I know it's, covered by my people, or at least somewhere that is not badly damaged, that I remember where
somewhere is safe too.
Yeah, and then walk the rest. I do clarify that with me I still bring the flashbangs.
Yes.
I
Excellent.
have that.
How many?
Always have the
And,
flashbacks. I think we decided only one.
He keeps saying
Yes.
bangs, which makes me go, are they multiplying by every night?
They do multiply.
No.
No. You do get a good look at the destruction. It's not as... It's definitely bad. It's not like the entire city is leveled, but you can see various buildings that were hit harder than others. And especially as you get closer, you start having to kind of detour around through neighborhoods and around areas that trees have fallen or, partial buildings have fallen. And then as you get closer to the south side, you start seeing places that are closer to the shore that have been washed out a bit. Lindsay and Basil, you two have so many text messages.
The fuck?
Both from Victor and from people checking on you to see if you're okay, both mortal and kindred.
Oh.
Sweet.
Okay. First things first. Wake up.
Important people first.
Yeah. Who's first?
Well, first things first.
Oh.
Roll some hunger for me.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
We don't need to be more hungry.
So we established that Lindsay was at 2 last time.
Uh-huh.
Basil, do you remember what you were at? I think you were at 2 as well.
I was also at 2.
Okay.
2.
But I am not hungrier.
Neither am
Excellent.
I.
So we're sitting pretty at 2.
Yeah. And then what messages are on my phone? Jesus.
Well, there's an entire string from Victor giving you an update about everything that has happened.
Jesus, okay.
There's texts from your parents
Jesus.
from earlier in the day, making sure that you're okay and getting a little concerned when you didn't answer immediately. You also have texts from the I'm going to start calling them the Nosferatu trio.
Okay.
Tony, Dave, and Gray.
Okay. I will answer the parents first. Hopefully they
Smart.
don't call me.
You could call them the Nosfa trio.
Nosfa trio.
Boo. I'm okay. I was away from my phone.
I lost my phone. It's fine. I found it.
I'll text Victor right after going, I'm awake. We're awake. And then I'll text the trio. We're okay. Probably not for long.
Basil, you have texts from do you have one from Gray as well? You also have one from Morticia, Zachary, and a couple of your different mortal contacts.
Who's Zachary?
His nephew!
The guy we conned, sweet, like gently, out of love.
Mortal contacts?
I forgot.
My nephew.
I forgot his name was Zachary. It was so
I'm not
bland.
gonna lie, I forgot what his name was for a long time too. I had to look at my notes.
The boy.
The
It's
boy.
fine. The boy, that's like a
Sweet, gullible
50-year-old
boy.
man.
The boy.
Yeah. He's still a baby.
Wait,
Yeah, I'm gonna text back and
Is that bitch back in the city? He better not be.
no, he better. Yeah, that's part of it. Okay, good.
No, but he
He's
knows
just
that
acting normal.
Adam is in the city still, probably.
Who's Adam?
Basil!
Oh!
You gave him a fake name!
I think you're the one that gave me that name. You named me.
This is why you need me to take notes.
This is what happens when you are a vampire that doesn't remember anything.
It's been a hard week.
Who's Zachary? Basil's nephew. Who's Adam? Basil?
Oh, by many names, but still as
So,
herbaceous.
I forgot I gave you that name. I'm sorry.
you guys, I assume, sleep in the basement as you were doing before, right?
Yeah, did Gray come and get the present?
I would say yeah. He went and got the
Cool.
present. He came and got it and put it somewhere after you guys were back last night.
Okay, perfect.
Also,
because-
are they okay? Like,
Yeah.
Gray does say that the Fetchling Club got washed out.
Oh.
There was flooding. There's a little bit of damage. And Dave is pissed off that a lot of the animatronics got knocked over.
No.
oh no.
That's a bitch to pick up.
There's a long text about all the stuff he's gonna have to reset and pick back up and check the mechanics on and stuff like that.
So how are you guys over there? Long list. Okay.
Okay.
Gotti. Well, they're not dead, so that's good.
Well, kind of.
Well, not perma-dead. How about that? We're all dead. We're all dead on the inside and the outside. We're just dead.
That's fine.
At this point, I want to make a drink because it's been a hard week, but like also I can't drink it. You know what? I'll make one for Victor.
Make one for Victor.
I'm gonna go upstairs and make Victor a drink.
Make him
The
best.
upstairs is a mess.
Mm.
Glasses and bottles and spilt liquor all
God
litter the
damn it.
floor. Broken glasses everywhere. Tables have fallen over. Bar stools are strewn around.
Gonna send a quick text to Pop.
Uh-oh.
Oh no. Don't tell him. Just
I have to tell him. Don't worry.
that's good.
The structure of the building is fine. But there was an earthquake. Why am I keep doing texts as if I'm sending a message in D&D.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I'm like, nah. That's not how this works. I don't need that. I will pay for the damages. Love you. Hope Florida's good. Bye.
I feel like Pop doesn't text.
I'm gonna get a phone call later. I can feel it in my bones.
You think that maybe he's gone to bed already, but
Oh, fucking old man. He's on vacation. What am I saying?
True. He's been running a bar for however many decades. He finally gets like a decent bedtime.
I just imagined he went to Florida and opened another bar. It's like, I don't know what to do with myself. Okay.
Eventually, yeah. I feel like that's what he would end up doing.
Yeah.
All right.
We gotta go to Florida then.
No.
So
Florida's
Victor,
bad.
you are going to join them at the dive.
You're muted, buddy.
we cannot hear you.
Yeah, I am joining them there.
Okay. Are you going to knock or are you just gonna walk on in?
Do I have key to this place?
No. No.
Then I knock on the door.
We trust you a little bit, but not enough to just give you a key while we're sleeping.
Fair.
I will go open the door. And I'll hand him a drink as he walks in.
I didn't hear that last part.
I will hand you a drink as you walk in.
What is the drink?
Something strong.
A glass of vodka, as we know that he likes.
No, it's like, I don't know. Whatever wasn't broken.
Whatever wasn't broken.
Make a
there's
white
also-
Russian.
There's a stock that he has like in the back that was a little more secure, but like what was all like out at the bar was not secure in
I
any way.
think-
It was just up on a shelf, and they all fall down.
I think there wasn't a lot of that because we did try and shut the bar down so that like people wouldn't have been
True.
tempted to break in and steal
true.
shit.
True.
Most
So,
of it's
like-
in the plastic racks.
Yeah, like we did do a thing where we were like, okay, because the bar isn't open, we can't have things just sitting out.
Fair.
Glasses, plates probably did break, tables knocked over. Start picking up tables and putting things back. Grab a broom.
Ugh.
How's everybody doing over there, Victor?
Great. People got nervous, scared, but they were safe. And fortunately, the cairn is quite above. So,
Okay.
but everybody's nervous. Everybody's on the edge.
That's fair. Did we get the soil?
No, the earthquake happened right as they were getting near. So I think that earthquake. We all think it's definitely caused by her, some sort of protection trap. Don't know, but we haven't gotten close to it yet.
Shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Can you drink that for me? Just down the drink for me, please.
Yeah, me too. I want to watch you do it.
We can't drink, please.
Okay, but I do that just for like as a voyeuristic way.
Yeah, can
You're
we
not
just
going to then
No.
drink on
No,
me, right?
it's not.
We have already learned that drinking from you would be a bad idea. No, we just want to watch you do it and live vicariously through you.
Look, Lindsay made this specially for you. It was sexy. It's beautiful. Drink it. God.
It's poisoned. Sorry, I couldn't help myself.
I mean, if it's alcohol, it's poison.
Fair. You know, you're not wrong. It's chocolate.
It's chocolate.
Could you imagine?
It's chocolate milk.
It's not even actual alcohol. It's just a chocolate milk.
I mean, have many allies. We shouldn't poison our only friend.
No. Yeah, we
I like the idea that werewolves aren't actually bothered by chocolate, but they are lactose intolerant or something. something
no.
very mundane.
Something very crazy, yeah.
Yeah.
We need gluten-free food.
Our nights are numbered.
Yeah,
I don't know what to do now.
it's gonna be any night now that just everything blows up. More.
Hell, it could be tonight.
We need to get that knife.
As you were saying this, a familiar phenomenon happens around you. As hang on, let me narrate. As the shadows in the room deepen a little bit around the edges, and then recede a bit, and you hear a knock at the door.
I'm gonna go get it.
This
But
bitch,
I'm gonna peek out.
this bitch really didn't let me throw a bottle at her.
You can still throw a bottle.
Nope, she did the polite thing. It was only if she showed up in the bar without doing the polite thing.
You know, the last time that she did that, she got threatened by a very scary old Zamitsi, so,
I miss her. I wish she was here with us. She'd know what to do, our drunken aunt.
scary spider wine ant.
A drunken spider.
So, Basil, you run to the door, You peek through it. It is Desdemona standing there. Are you actually like kind of like peeking, like opening a little bit and like peeking your head through?
Yeah, and he says, "We don't want any Girl Scout cookies," and starts to close it.
They wouldn't let her be a Girl Scout.
Oh, absolutely
She's
not.
too much of a coward.
If we got cookies from anyone, it would not be from her.
Absolutely not. I bet her Thin Mints are gross.
Ugh.
Oh, this is gonna be
Physical
hard.
reaction.
This is gonna be so hard tonight. I can't roleplay a straight
actually have
character if you're
never-
gonna be doing that.
I've never had a
Is she coming to grovel? Because I will take it.
Girl Scout cookies.
Sakran, don't tell me this. I'm gonna order you Girl Scout cookies and just.
I
ship
have.
them.
I mean, Boy Scouts exist.
Lance brought me
Girls
them
and Boy
earlier.
Scouts exist here in Mexico, but they don't go door to door knocking, selling cookies.
Oh, they don't have to go door to door here. They sit outside of Walmart and everyone crowds them.
Yeah, like they also.
No, that never happens.
So they don't suggest them they do that here either. It's not safe.
It's dangerous. Also, you
Yeah.
can buy them online.
Yep.
Anyway. So
Sorry.
as Basil is closing the door saying we don't want any Girl Scout cookies, you just hear a very slight sigh. And she says, "What about an ally?"
Sorry, I ate my cookie. Keep talking.
Basil, let her in.
I'm doing the whole thing.
The whole thing.
What makes you think you can offer anything to us after what happened?
Things are getting bad. Things are getting dangerous. And we have a common enemy.
Hold up. Bitch! Things were bad a while ago, and you were a coward.
Echoing from the other room.
You can hear through the door.
Yeah.
Lindsay yells from the other side of the room.
Basil, let her in. If we don't like what she has to say, I'm sure we can take care of it.
I'll let her in.
She inclines her head and walks forward into the bar. Kind of glances around, but doesn't have any sort of expression as to whether or not, she thinks it's gross or thinks it's nice. Just the same stoic expression she's always had.
Good.
We have not seen the same side this entire time. I have had a very strong sense of self-preservation for myself and the rest of the Sabbat that I am responsible for. This is an entire city problem. I understand that now. I know something. I know the location of something that you all need. And someone that I would very much like to stop being a thorn in my side.
You need it too. Don't act like you're getting out of fighting all of this. If you want to be an ally, you need to be an actual ally and not flee at the sight of her.
Fine.
Oh, really?
Do we have an accord?
Where are the rest of the Sabbat? Why aren't they here fighting her off? Do they also know that you were wrong in underestimating Mockingbird? Mockingjay? Whatever the fuck his name was. He's dead now.
The vast majority of them are neonates.
I have no idea what that means.
You are a neonate yourself. Young. Freshly turned. It's how the Sabbat works. There is a high turnover, as one might say. It is rare that a Sabbat member makes it much past a few years into being a kindred. Many of them fled for good reason. Others seem to have... Others with a fighting spirit have taken up arms with the one with the ribbons.
Ah, Morticia.
Yes. The one Illustra hated so much.
Feels like Illustra should have put her faith in somebody other than you.
I got Illustra the crown.
And then fled when that crown was threatened.
My loyalty is to the Sabbat. I served her as long as it was good for me.
That is a problem.
A problem that we don't have much time right now to discuss, unfortunately. I understand, Lindsay, your hesitation, considering that if it is the best for her and her people to stab us in the back, she probably would do it. But in this moment, what is best for the four of us and everyone that wants to continue living in a good way is getting that dagger. And if need be, also take
You're right, Victor, because she has already been threatened by a very powerful person. So if we die...
I have no intentions of harming you.
No, it's not you harming us. I seem to remember that Ophelia said that if we die, not even by your hand...
Then I am responsible. Yes, I heard her as well.
I hope you took that threat seriously. Promise, seriously. So, where is the knife?
It is with Prada.
Duh.
He is in the Tremere Chantry tonight.
Where the fuck is that?
The Tremere Chantry, which is, as I most likely must explain to the three of you, is the gathering place for the Tremere of the Camarilla. They are a rather cliquey sort, I suppose you could say. They like to share their knowledge and their blood sorcery and such, and so they make their own little club. Samuel, when he became Seneschal, and when he came into power at the Historical Society after one of your acquaintances no longer had it, established the Chantry deep beneath the Historical Society through a maze of bookshelves in a library, the hidden entrance. I know that Prada is there because I helped establish that defense mechanism, and I know when it is tripped. And I know how to get in.
Any objections to go to tonight?
Guess not.
That is where he is right now, and any other night, I do not know where he could be. But I know that he has entered it recently. Seemingly, yes.
Okay.
There is only so much observation I can do without being spotted.
Where is this?
At the Historical Society.
Cool beans. Alright.
So did you drive or coming with us?
I am not going to be riding in a car. I will meet you there.
Okay.
Fair enough. Preferable, honestly. Let me get my keys.
Then I shall see you there.
Yes.
She steps backwards, not turning her back to you guys. She steps backwards.
Good idea.
Fades into a shadow in the corner. And the light returns.
Do you know how badly I want to betray her right now?
Let's just see if she betrays us first. She's going to bring us to a location we've never been before, where there's a maze, where we have to trust her, that she knows how to do all the things that she can do. But okay, let's go. Take the keys.
But
How the roads looked real bad out there, right, Victor?
the what? Sorry.
The roads.
It's complicated moving around.
Are we gonna be able?
We
to
can see how
drive?
far we can get to the historical society, but it is
Great. Great.
How long will it take to get the beast to the historical society if we were to try?
Has it been crushed?
Oh no, wouldn't that be some shit if I fucked up your cars?
No.
It normally would take about 20-ish minutes to get there. You think it's with the detours that you have to take, it's gonna be closer to 30 or so. But you know these streets well enough, Basil, that you know it's doable.
That's fine.
It'll take just a little bit longer, but it won't be impossible.
Yeah, I won't take the sports car. We'll take the SUV. So big 4-wheel drive, big tires.
So I do have a question.
Yes.
How dangerous is Prada?
I don't know if we know that. I'm pretty sure he's probably very dangerous.
You've
He
never
knows
had a reason to find out.
magic.
Magic.
So hopefully we can go in not shooty pooty. Why'd I say that?
I liked it.
But
I didn't.
I also hate myself. It's fine. But we should be as prepared and cautious as we possibly can. Also, Desdemona and Prada might just kill each other. They wanted to fight. Prada's mad at her, she's mad at Prada. Let the two take each other out. We sneak in, grab the knife, and go.
That
Bam.
won't happen.
A
She
trade
won't.
then.
No, the thing is, seeing how Desdemona works, they won't start fighting and we'll have a chance for the knife. She will wait until she has Prada's back and then attack.
That's fair.
The best we could do is,
The
in that
coward
case,
way.
is a smart way. I would do the same. But here's the thing. If we can distract Prada enough, at least we will leave a wide opening for Desdemona to do her attack, and grab the knife and then get out and let those two deal with each other. If we still remember the way in, I did walk on those halls before, on that maze, and it was messy.
I start digging around the drawers. Before I pull out a silver Sharpie. Mark our way as we go.
I think that might not fully work.
It might.
I mean, do you have 2 more in case we get separated?
Pull out more Sharpies, yes.
I would like to point out that Desdemona did say that she helped create that, so she could feasibly lead you to it.
But she's also a little bitch.
It's also getting out while they fight is what we're thinking about.
Fair.
That,
Which is why
that's
Lindsay is going. Hopefully, hopefully it's not a fucking David Bowie maze, and
wouldn't that be some shit?
Oh man!
Little creatures picking up the stones and then flipping them back over.
We end up with an
shaking their
extra
fists.
episode just because I've like planned out this entire maze for you guys to go through. This is the labyrinth episode.
We just hear the face singing of "You remind me of the babe."
Is it bad? I kind of want this now.
Oh god, I really don't want to play in a labyrinth. Don't make me do that.
That's fair.
Next arc.
when we end up
We don't
playing
die.
Changeling.
Oh yeah, Changeling the Dreaming would be perfect for that.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so I hand everybody a Sharpie. So
You guys get some Sharpies. Are you taking anything else?
Yes.
Obviously guns.
Guns, stakes,
Oh, okay.
flashbang.
Let me put it this way. I am going to assume that you guys are armed in the typical manner.
Yes, to the teeth.
Kitchen
the teeth.
knives, Molotov
Knives.
cocktails.
Excellent. So, you guys load up and pick your way across a damaged Heligdom to the Historical Society. Lindsay and Basil, you hadn't seen the damage before. There are places that you recognize that you see where, parts of roofs have fallen in, trees have fallen down. There's some damage with light poles, electricity poles in some places. When you get to the actual Historical Society, after winding your way through the non-blocked neighborhoods and such, at one point even going a bit through Renegade Park, you find yourself at the large empty parking lot, across one corner of which there is a fairly sizable crack in the asphalt now, as well as a few fallen light poles. But the place itself is quiet.
Back where it all started.
I guess let's find a place. I'm gonna bring the car in and kind of turn it around. So if we need to run out of here, we can.
Kind of park towards the door.
Yeah.
All right. As you guys get out and approach the doors at the top, you see a figure step out of the shadows, previously unseen, under the awning, and it's Desdemona. She pulls a key from one of her pockets, assumedly in her suit, and she unlocks the door and opens it for you. Says, "Shall we?"
Lead the way.
All right. And I think we're going to take a quick break.
All right, everybody. We will be back in just a bit. Be right back.
From the city that brought you Kentucky Fried Chicken comes Roll for Weird, a Monster of the Week actual play podcast. Join Philbert Fogel, Doomsday Prepper and Expert.
I mean, I'm kind of like the linchpin that's keeping everything together.
Lasath, the Divine.
And I still owe him my life, so I would have to end yours. It would be a mess.
Shadow, the Edgy Initiate.
I trust him with my life. I don't know if I trust him with my car.
Misty Charlotte Palladino, Spellslinger.
But I haven't set anything on fire that I haven't meant to set on fire.
Silas Lancaster, Elderly Vampire.
They broke the mold when they made Filbert.
Roll for Weird on Twitch, streaming monthly New podcast episodes every other Friday.
Hey, Scales, is this thing on? Yeah? Okay. Hello, I'm Asher Flintheart, and if you're hearing this, that means you can listen to the World of Wildevere podcast. You can listen to the podcast on Spotify, Apple, Google Podcasts, and more. The show is me and my 5 friends, Scales and Plaque the Created, OJ the Koboloi, Rhodes the Snow Eidolon, and Ori the Moon Elf. We play a free indie TTRPG called Wildevere, run by the people who write the game and their friends. Watch us travel the magical city-states of our cozy, friendly, and wild world, learning new skills and enjoying a lot of new adventures in a Saturday morning kind of style. We release every other Wednesday on all major podcast platforms. You can also follow us on Twitter at Wildevere or on a Discord server you can find at worldofwildevere.card.co. Thank you so much for listening to our travels. Rose is gonna flip when he hears we have clout? Whatever he called it. Bye-bye! Skills, you can stop now. What do you mean OJ's gone? Oh, no.
What's the Majestic Goose Network? Wait, I've only got 30 seconds to talk about all of our podcasts and streams? Wait, now I've only got 24 seconds? Well, we have actual play podcasts, actual play streams, tabletop discussion shows, nerdy crafting shows, drunk Dungeons & Dragons lore shows, serious shows, funny shows, Dungeons & Dragons shows, Monster of the Week shows, Shiver shows, space shows, cowboy shows, space cowboy shows. Oh wait, we actually don't have that. Only 5 seconds left? Well, head on over to majesticgoose.com or follow us at Goose Majestic to find out more.
Hi, I'm Cameron.
I'm Christian. I'm Dylan. And we're Table Talk.
Join us as we bring together longtime dungeon masters and players,
YouTubers and podcasters, authors, and more. To chat about everything tabletop RPG related.
everything from playstyles, world building and lexicon,
game reviews, interviews with professional content creators, homebrewed monsters and spells, lore, and even special holiday-themed content.
Keep those dice rolling.
Hail Vecna!
In a world where adventure awaits and danger lurks around every corner, an unlikely group of friends find themselves on the path to becoming heroes. But school will only get them halfway. Merlin, the human warlock barber guy.
Oh god, no, I gotta buff his butt. No. Can I refuse business?
Ubo, the turtle artificer.
Well, it doesn't work yet, but I'm working on it.
Ultrex, the discarded warforged paladin.
I don't eat or sleep or wear clothes, so I just sit in the corner and wait.
And Clyde, the Goliath barbarian in skinny jeans.
They're called skinny pelts, okay?
Find us on iTunes or wherever you download your podcast by searching for Halfway to Heroes.
Do you like Dungeons & Dragons lore? Do you like drunk history? Well, then Lore and Pour is the show for you, where we combine...
All right. Welcome back. Desdemona opens the door to the Historical Society for you all into the dark interior and leads you inside.
Can I use heightened senses?
Sure.
Cool beans.
Especially with heightened senses, but little light there is in here. You can see that the earthquake was not kind to this place either. It looks like it has been cleaned up a bit, but the large dinosaur skeleton at the front has fallen over.
Aww.
And been pushed sort of, back around its pedestal so that it can be, reassembled later. There are some other statues and such that have fallen over that have been moved. A few paintings lay on the ground next to the wall where they had been hanging and fallen off. Desdemona turns and leads you down the hallway to the left, past the entrance desk, past the doors that lead to the meeting room where Samuel's little get-together was the first night that Lindsay and Basil met Lucian.
Oh my gosh.
And into the doorway that leads to the hallway to the offices in the back, where you guys had all gone to find the Nyx bangle the night that you met Victor.
All the memories.
Desdemona does not have to fake getting into these doors, however, as she does have... At first, she used a physical key on the outside. You know that the rest of these have a card key component, but you watch as she merely touches it, the light flickers and turns to green, and then she opens the door and lets you through.
Oh yeah, your people don't like tech.
I can't hear you.
Oh yeah, your people don't like tech.
Are you saying that to her?
Yes.
She does not answer. The lights are out as she leads you into the previously lit hallway that you had been through before, where it has the fluorescent lighting over top, the tile floor underneath, and you pass by doors and doors of offices, one of which was Samuel's. You can still see some of the scratches from where you guys had kicked it in so that Lucian could ransack it.
Oh, memories.
The memories.
I would also like to activate Eyes of the Beast. Sorry.
Excellent.
So I can see.
No, that's fine. You actually can see the best out of any of them now, besides Desdemona, who is using Oblivion Sight.
Oblivion Sight.
I'll just we'll chain hold each other's hands as we walk down.
It's adorable. Desdemona's heels
Figures
click.
in between.
Yeah. Desdemona's heels click against the tile floor and echo a bit around you as you guys make your way down one hallway, down a set of stairs, down another hallway, and then down the second set of stairs. And to the landing next to the security office where Lindsay and Stasia had wiped the security footage from before, while Lucian, Victor, and Basil went into the depths of the maze below. Desdemona does not hesitate as she turns and leads you to a staircase that also leads down, but brings you into the depths of the shelves and shelves and shelves of books below. It is just as dark, if not darker, down here, though Basil, you can navigate with your Eyes of the Beast. And Lindsay, you begin to see what they meant about a maze. as you're walking, it seems like the very geography of the room itself shifts each time you go to a landing and make your way to a different staircase. But your guide seems to have no problem navigating.
Can I still mark things as we go to try and get us back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mark staircases and walls and such.
Yeah. Don't like that you're rolling.
It's fine. Don't worry about it.
I don't feel like it is.
No, it's totally fine. After 4, 5 flights of stairs, the room getting darker as you go, the room getting more difficult to understand the geography of it as you go. You finally find yourself in a slightly more open area with glass cases set between the shelves of books. One of them is shattered, if I remember correctly.
Never fixed it.
The glass has been cleaned up, but the base where the case had been sitting is still there. The three of you please give me wits and awareness as you pass by these cases.
Pull that up on my phone so I don't mess with the stream. Recognize my face. I know I have glasses on.
Back to normal.
Oh no, Victor.
It's not my thing. It's not my thing.
I got a bestial failure.
Oh god.
Leave it. Oh, I got one last session too. Right?
Yeah, you're right.
Lindsay.
It's a bestial.
No.
Is it the messy crit?
Yeah.
Messy. Oh.
Yeah.
That's
7.
girl.
7? Messy
Yeah.
crit?
Yeah. This is too early for this.
It really is. That was the first roll of the
first
night.
roll, and it's like, oh,
Yeah.
we're already an hour in.
Mm-hmm.
Guess what
I
we're
think
doing?
it's about time. Basil, there is something visceral about being back here. You remember almost freaking out last time, and you're starting to freak out again. And you're looking around at the bookshelves and looking around at everything, and you look up and you see how it seems to go forever into darkness and just stop rendering, essentially.
Oh no.
And then you
Hate
look back down, and the group is gone.
Oh, no!
Guys.
Lindsay, as Desdemona is leading you past these cases and stuff, you're glancing at them because you didn't see these before.
Nope.
You've never been down here. There's the broken one, of course, which has almost like a little hook where a bracelet would lay. There's one that seems to be holding a necklace. One that's holding almost like a little bauble, like something you would like stick something into, a little, and made out of very intricate wrought iron. And there's another case that looks like it has 2 little prongs, but it's empty, and it looks like it would hold a knife. And you focus in on it. None of these have plaques. None of these have anything to explain what they are, but you focus in on it. And you can't help but wonder. Actually, no. You know that you've seen this particular case before because you've seen it in a premonition when you were at Gideon's mansion before, and you were trying to find the dagger, you know that the dagger has been in this case.
Hmm.
And that's probably where it was for a very long time after Ophelia's sire had it. And I feel like you look up to tell this to Victor, and you see that Basil is gone.
Basil? Desdemona and Victor are still there, though.
Yes, Desdemona is still walking, and then as soon as you say Basil, she turns and looks.
Where the fuck did he go?
Well, how should I know that?
Probably he got lost in the maze. But he was right next to us.
Basil, give me wits and awareness.
We're like holding
Oh,
hands.
man.
Victor, you were holding his hand.
4.
4. You do hear Lindsay say your name.
Lindsay, keep talking.
Basil, did I hear that? Sorry.
With 7, yes.
Do I hear where
gonna
he's
go find
it's
them.
coming from?
It seems to be back from sort of where you came from.
Gonna start walking that direction.
After a moment or two of Marco Poloing to each other, you do find him.
Good.
Victor, are you following?
Do I go along with them and probably get lost? Or do I stand still where I'm standing next to Desdemona?
I will say you notice that Desdemona has no problem navigating. She seems to know exactly what's going on in this area, no matter what.
Yeah, but what if she leaves us behind? Like, okay, they're lost. I can go on my way. And that's the thing. I don't want to lose sight on her. But at the same time, me along with her.
You can handle yourself.
Shadow vampire and a shadow werewolf.
I'm gonna stand. I'm gonna stand next to where. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for them. Just if need be, I need to be the anchor. I need to stand still and wait for them.
Okay. I
love that.
But also, I'm like looking also toward Desdemona to just be sure she's still there.
Side-eyeing her real hard. All right. So you two are reunited. Are you going to try and find your way back?
Yes.
Lindsay,
I
give
marked
me
as I was going.
give me intelligence and awareness. Marking it will make it easier.
Okay, hold up. Intelligence? That's not a strong suit of hers.
It's 5 dice.
Star.
Something. Yeah.
In the meantime that we're doing this, and I'm side-eyeing Desdemona, can I use Fatal Flaw on her?
I knew you were gonna say that.
Yes. Just to pick what are the her weakness and stuff. So
yeah.
Oh my god, this might be tough. She has to roll. I have to roll perception and empathy, and she wits and subterfuge, or the equivalent to that.
Okay, I can do that.
Perception and
I'm
I haven't
use some willpower.
rated that at all. Okay, dice. Okay, that's 2 successes.
She also got 2 successes. That is not as big of a die pool for her as you think it is. I will give you, though, you've used Fatal Flaw on her before, at least once.
On the warehouse, was it? Or where
Maybe
was it?
Twice. At least once. I know that you did it that night that Gigi woke up and you guys ran back to the Magnolia Country Club. And while Lindsay was explaining to Illustra what was going on, you were staring down Desdemona and using Fatal Flaw.
Yeah.
What'd you get, Lindsay?
I got a 4.
4? With the Sharpie marks that you've made, it takes you a minute, but you do finally see the cases again, and you see Desdemona and Victor.
Sharpies for the win.
Desdemona is just standing there with her hands behind her back.
Sorry, this place gives me the creeps. All right.
It's best to stay close. We are almost there. And once you guys get close enough, she turns and begins to walk once again. Past the cases, deeper than you guys had gone the last time you were here. Into an area where the bookshelves seem to be particularly close, maze-like, and confusing. But it's only for a moment, only for probably 10, 20 feet, as she seems to lead you into a hidden alcove with a door. One that you don't think that you guys could have stumbled upon without knowing where it is. She stands in front of the door, which does not have a handle. And you hear, especially Lindsay with your heightened senses, you hear her murmur a passphrase. Libertes in tenebrae, exitium in lucis. And the door clicks and swings open.
I'm gonna try and just like copy that into memory.
What was that you were just saying about how Lindsay's not intelligent?
Are you a wizard?
But she is musically inclined, and she tries to put it to like a beat almost.
Hey, we'll see how that works later.
Listen, I'm just saying.
If you ever need it again, we'll see how that works.
I will open this door in song.
With song.
In song form.
Like the true bard she is.
Ene by Night the musical.
No. So the door swings open. She pushes it further and glances back to make sure that you all are following her.
We just shut the door behind her.
She's like, all right, and she can get out.
There's a present for you, Prada. All we want is the knife.
She can get out.
Well, okay.
So, and she looks over to you guys to make sure that you're there before turning and continuing inside.
And we follow her.
You find yourself in a very beautifully appointed hallway. You went from weird back rooms, bookshelves, and almost liminal space type areas to, it feels like you're in a mansion all of a sudden. There's beautiful wallpaper, gold filigree, portraits on the walls of maybe humans, maybe kindred. You don't recognize any of them. And beautiful candelabras that illuminate the hallway. Dimly, but in a nice warm glow. And the hallway stretches for a good 20 feet. Before, ahead of you, you can see, in a similar dim sort of candelabra chandelier glow, a gorgeous sort of common room foyer type of room, I guess you could say. A lot of rich woods. There's a staircase that goes up to a balcony. There's doorways on either side. There's beautiful velvet furniture and short, like sort of coffee tables that have the little clawed feet, glass tops. It looks like a lovely place to sit and read or have an intelligent conversation.
I'm gonna lean over to Basil and go, do you think this is where they played D&D?
Oh, 1000%.
Oh, that would be funny.
Look, these tables have feet.
I need Lindsay and Basil to please roll me willpower.
What?
What? Don't worry about it.
What? I don't have a lot of willpower.
You should have roughly 5.
No, didn't I lose some?
Roughly. Yeah, you ate some people.
Oh, if you did spend willpower earlier, didn't you?
So I have 4.
Yeah, so you have 4.
Okay, my character sheet on my phone is wrong.
Well, you have a base of 5. You did spend willpower earlier in order to re-roll.
Yeah. Because if I didn't, it would have been bad.
I got 4 again.
Do crits count?
Yes, I did confirm that crits count in willpower.
Okay, then 5.
Okay.
Seriously? I never get crits, like.
So,
I'm
the group
taking
of
all
you-
the crits.
Yeah, Lindsay just absorbs all of them. Actually, you should, Kaz, what you need to do is you need to go get Lance to roll your dice because he was rolling incredibly last session.
Yeah.
He's so good. Like, we play Yahtzee together when we went to Vegas. I don't know if I told you, quick story. He left with more money than he came with.
Damn!
We all need to go to Vegas with Lance.
Every time he blew on my Yahtzee dice, it was excellent.
I know friends like that.
Back to the story.
So, as the group of you walk in, sort of, I imagine it's wide enough that you don't have to be in a line anymore, so you can sort of group up naturally as you walk through. The 4 of you walk through the entryway into this large room, and you see that it's got vaulted ceilings, a chandelier above you. It is gorgeous. There's rich carpets.
Minis.
No, they clean up their minis, damn it.
No. They're in a different case along one of the walls.
Victor and Lindsay, you guys walk into this beautiful room, looking around, half expecting someone to be hiding somewhere or to pop out. While Basil and Desdemona, as they come out of this entryway, seem to hit a wall. And there's a flash. And you see a circle of runes on the ground. Basil, you take 3 superficial damage.
Oh my god.
You were
Because
off
I'm
by 1?
You were off by 1.
Because I'm dumb.
That was because your will is
Why?
weak.
Because
Your
I'm
will
weak.
is weak.
Oh yeah, Lindsay, we should have a conversation soon. 3 superficial, cool.
3
About
superficial.
what?
Ow. Don't worry about it right now.
About weak wills?
Weak wills.
Yeah.
What?
I don't have a pencil.
I'll just hand you one of mine.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
What's going on there?
I'm always offering people
Why do you
things
need a
that I
pencil?
can't actually give them to.
No reason. Okay.
Okay.
So yes, so there's a flash, a circle of runes appears about 6 feet wide diameter, with Desdemona and Basil trapped inside, recoiling from the damage. You see Desdemona, normally completely stoic, actually scowls.
You okay, buddy?
I should have fucking known.
Not you.
Basil laughs at Desdemona's unhappiness and then is like, oh god.
Rada, where are you,
God.
buddy?
You can call out.
Oh yeah. Might as well. He knows we're here. Especially that.
There's a moment or two, and you actually wonder that if you may be calling out to no one. But then up on the balcony, you see him walk out. He's just grinning. And he leans on the balcony. brought me a present. I don't need your boyfriend, though.
Well, you can't have him.
So what is it?
You know what it is.
Is it this? And he holds up the dagger.
Yeah, of course it is.
He starts to kind of spin it. You know I can't give you this.
Why not?
She would be very mad at me.
Do you care?
Yes.
It feels like if we took care of that problem, it would give to new power.
Good luck.
You remember how we have stupid luck?
I've seen what stupid luck can do.
True.
This is beyond stupid luck. You can have stupid luck now, but the consequences are also going to be stupid. I believe the phrase is fuck around and find out.
We are notorious for fucking around and finding out.
Oh, I know. I know. I've gotten to clean up your messes so many times now. It's kind of tiring, to be completely honest.
Yeah, but this time we'd be cleaning up her mess. And I point back to Desdemona.
Why would you be cleaning that up? I want to clean that up. She's the one who killed my sire.
Oh, that's not what I mean.
Oh.
Talking about that it's her fault that this happened.
Oh. Well, I don't see anything terrible going on yet.
Yet.
I'm sitting pretty. Fairly pretty.
For now. Pretty.
Storyteller can't talk. Shut up.
For now.
Yeah, and I intend to keep it that way. So I can't give this to you.
What happens when the cam rolls in again?
We saw what happened last time.
Yeah, they sent one person.
You haven't seen what she can do.
Oh, I know what she can do.
Do you? Do you? You haven't seen shit, Lindsay Havoc. Basil has seen more of what she can do than you have.
And head roll back to Basil.
During this time, I'm using Fatal Flaw on Prada.
Okay. And I roll manipulation and subterfuge for him, right?
I think it's Wits and Subterfuge.
Wits and subterfuge?
Yes, or the equivalent in case. Oh, god damn it. These glasses.
Take them off.
No. Well, no. Yes, I will. Okay. A mighty one.
He got 2.
Oh.
I don't get anything out of him.
You do see he's very good at twirling this knife in one hand.
Yeah, that's annoying.
Can we get out of this thing in any way?
You can try. You can make another willpower roll and try.
I'm gonna try.
God. Prada. If we manage to take her out. If.
Sure. This little thought experiment.
Yeah. You could take credit. What would the cam do if they knew that you took her out?
Don't think that I haven't thought about it. Prince does sound very nice. But what's a prince to a Methuselah? Basil, what did you get?
I got a 4 again. Does it have to be more than a 4?
It's got to be 5 or more, hun.
He's not going to stop. He's going to keep trying to get out.
You take another 3 superficial
You're
damage.
Gonna die.
He doesn't care.
Lindsay and Victor, give me wits and awareness, or wits and alertness.
Okay.
Wits and alertness. That's
6 for me. Can I rouse the blood?
You can.
3 for
I
Victor.
don't get hungrier. Lots of dice.
You said 3, Victor?
Yes.
God damn it.
Perception.
At what point does superficial damage become...
Once you fill all of the boxes with slashes, then you start filling with X's. Basically start slashing the other way. So if you had 5 health, 6 superficial means basically you're going into 1 ag now.
Okay, that's what I thought. Not what I wanted to hear, but that's what I thought. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, Lindsay, what did you get?
10.
Fuck.
Messy crit.
Of course.
At least it wasn't a double messy crit.
True. Victor, you're focused on Prada. Trying to see something, trying to see some sort of crack in the facade. And Prada seems to be focused very much on Lindsay as he's having this conversation. Lindsay, you're talking to him and your eyes wander and you notice a shadow tendril creeping across the floor, up the wall, towards Prada.
Do I see where it's coming from?
You have a decent guess.
Okay. So instead of ruling Caligdom, you'd rather serve.
I'd rather serve than get splattered. Besides, it's not like it doesn't come with perks. And as he says that, you see his skin start to change shape. He starts to form horns across his forehead. You see he physically bulks up, grows claws. And for a second, you have a very split-second flash of memory of the Renaissance Fair when he dressed as a pit fiend.
You know D&D is a game, right? Like, you don't have to turn into one of them.
But if we have the opportunity, I'm not going to go running around like this all the time.
Of course not.
But having some extra oomph definitely helps. So, you've brought me everything I need. You just let me keep Desdemona, I'll let you keep your little boyfriend. Who may or may not be hurting himself right now.
Lindsay, I need your help.
What?
When you look back at him, you do see that Desdemona is standing fairly still, like she's focused on something.
Yeah. Prada. You really think that we wouldn't succeed?
Definitely think that it's not likely in the least. Not impossible, but not very likely.
But not impossible. Right? I mean, we've made it this far.
You have. It's been impressive. I think that she hasn't thought until now that you're a threat. She likes to play with her food.
Oh, we've noticed.
Where did the other one go? There it is. Okay.
When I look back, if I look at the runes, does it look like they are carved into the stone?
No, from what you can tell, it looks like they have been marked onto the ground.
Okay.
And it looks a little bit like finger paint, but it's because it's glowing.
Yeah.
You think that you know that when you walked past it, you did not see it until it activated.
Right. Just debating on if I could shoot one of the symbols and it would break the circle. Also gonna wait because I saw the tendril.
That's what I'm resolving right now.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm gonna keep distracting Prada for now.
Okay. So. He's still focused very much on you. And you watch the tendril slowly make its way up. And then rise up the banister next to him.
Mm-hmm.
And then very suddenly, it grabs at the dagger. It yanks. And he holds on for a second with his entire facade of being amused is gone almost immediately as he sees this. And he fights it, and it yanks out of his hand and flings it off the balcony towards you guys.
Can I try and catch it?
Sure, give me Dex and Athletics.
Okay, not great, but that's okay. So 2 and 1. Not the thing that I should have roused the blood for, but here we go. A 3.
It lands close to you.
Uh-huh.
You go for it and you kind of fumble with it and you're like, oh, that's a sharp knife. That's a sharp knife.
It's okay.
But you got it. It's like it's on the ground. You had to pick it up, but you got it.
Yeah.
And Prada just fuck. Fine. All right. You know what? Fine.
Fine.
You can't get them out of there without me.
I shoot one of the runes. Sounds like the stupidest thing that I would do, but I'm going with break the seal kind of situation.
Okay, let me read. Let me do some reading. Fucking fuck.
You can't get them out without me. Gun.
Okay. Give me Dex and firearms.
Okay. Dex and firearms. Dex is 2, firearms is 3. Okay, pretty good.
Yeah, it's not your best, but
no, but it's better than some. Okay. 6.
Okay.
Not a messy, but it's still a crit.
So the ground is not stone. It is like a nice rich wood.
Yeah.
Which has a now very nice rich wood hole in it as you fire, and you do see the lights of the circle flicker. They don't go out, but they flicker.
I'm gonna glance back at
Question.
Prada. Sorry, go ahead.
Yes.
The floor, so it's wood planks.
Yes, it is a wood floor.
So like planks making the whole wood, right? The
Correct.
planks making the whole floor. That section.
Yes. Lindsay.
Yes.
Give me Dex and Athletics real quick.
Oh no. Not again. This isn't a good roll for me. And he's now a beefy boy. He's taking on his final form. It's a Final Fantasy game. 2. Almost a bestial failure.
Okay, then in that case, I need you to make a stamina and fortitude roll.
Oh, what the fuck? Could I have done toughness?
It is not that sort of thing.
Oh,
I mean, I guess toughness does technically work. I don't know if you can activate toughness reflexively though.
Okay, stamina and what now?
Fortitude. So your dots in fortitude?
Oh, okay. Okay, I see. Stamina and fortitude 4. Okay. Five. I don't like this. Prada's gonna kill me.
No, I won't.
And I at one point thought he was my friend.
That was your first mistake.
Okay, so you said how many, love?
4.
Okay, so as you turn to look and see how he responds, you see him drag his claws up his arm, pulling the shirt back and also pulling blood to the surface, and he flings it. Hits you directly in the face, and it stings. It burns. You take 4 superficial damage.
Ow!
I will.
You feel yourself slow and stop being able to move.
Okay.
Fuck.
Victor, what were you going to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna move toward them, toward the ones that are trapped in the circle, and try to break the circle by yanking one of the wood planks that the circle is passing through on the edge, and like try to.
Because it is a well-made floor, but Lindsay did break a hole in it. You could feasibly risk splinters and start pulling it, or you could, grow some claws and start ripping at it.
I think I'm actually. Oh no, I know what I'm better at. I saw what I'm better at. Yeah. I will grow the claws and get there and just rake at it quickly with one. Like grow claws on one hand and rake at it on the left side.
I believe that is strength and brawl or dex and brawl.
It will be the same because strength and
Same.
dex is the same on me.
Yeah.
But and brawl is so it's gonna be question. Would it be as I'm growing the claws, would it count as a glabro or as just the claws, but I'm still in whole meat form?
What is the roll to change? Hang on.
Oh damn it! It is
Change
stamina.
forms is stamina plus primal urge.
Yes.
Just give me a stamina plus primal urge roll.
Okay. Just in the meantime, I already rolled for the brawl thingy,
Mhm.
and it was 1, 2, 3, 4 successes before I forget. And
Okay.
so for the stamina and primal will be one success.
Okay, that's enough for you to be able to just grow claws. Basically, go into Glabro if you want to, but it's at least enough to grow the claws and then go down and just start swiping at the boards, and you begin to pull at them and pull at them. The with 4 successes, I think, especially with the gunshot from before, you managed to grab a hold of a board that's like got a whole like line of it on there and just pull it up and dismantle the circle itself, and the light flickers and goes out, and you see almost immediately the shadows around the room darken, and Desdemona fades into the shadow, but not going backwards. You see her almost dive towards Prada.
After that, I don't know if I still have a way to move, but I want to go to Lindsay.
Okay. We
Specifically-
will get to that in a second because you're ripping and tearing.
Yeah.
All right. Basil, you're free.
Oh, I'm free now. Free. Thank you. I would love to blink up to Prada.
Please
and
do.
attack
Roll me a
him.
rouse check.
Yeah. I'm hungrier. That's
Good.
okay.
Fuck.
Man, I'm gonna use my dagger on him. My little, not a dagger. It's not D&D.
Your knife.
My switchblade. My knife.
Knife.
I meant to tell you that I want to get a machete, but I haven't done that yet. So
I mean, if you guys get out of here, now you have a fancy new supernatural knife.
yeah. But I'm gonna go up there and scare him a little. I'm gonna give
Okay.
him a poke.
So you're gonna attack him?
Yeah.
All right. Strength plus melee, and add your specialty for blades.
But I'm so hungry. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And I'm gonna spend a willpower and roll some more. I really want to hit. 7.
Damn.
Okay. You do manage to get him. His skin is tougher than you expect. You stab, I think, probably into like the ribs, through his, his nice blue suit that he always seems to be wearing. Which is pulled a little bit tighter.
Okay, I was about to say, is it like Hulk expanding?
No, he didn't Hulk out, but it is a little bit tighter than it was before because, he did kind of beef up a little bit. But you do stab him through. It's not a lot, but you definitely get him in there. He's going to turn around and return the favor.
Fine. I'm going to snarl in his face.
Oh,
I've waited for so long.
Oh boy.
Basil's like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna shank a bitch.
Please give me Dex and athletics if you want to avoid this.
Turning into Mickey Mouse now. Oh boy.
Three.
No.
No.
I got a messy crit.
No.
All right, if I'm still alive after he hits me, I'll hit him back.
Give me stamina plus fortitude.
Oh fuck! You're all gonna be statues around here.
What's my fortitude? Sorry.
Do you have fortitude? You may not have fortitude. Hang on.
No.
So then just stamina.
Not a lot. Oh. Oh, there went one of my dice.
Off goes the knife. I mean, sorry, off goes the dice.
A 1. Did I die for real?
Maybe. So you take 4 superficial from the feral weapons as he returns the favor and claws you across the chest. As part of his messy crit, as he does so, the blood that he had pulled to fling at Lindsay sort of spreads across into your wound.
Hold on. Basil, you have advantage.
From what? Why? Oh, did you spend the thing?
I did not. Somebody else did. I think it was Lance.
Lance! Okay, yeah, do it again.
Oh my god.
Again.
Oh my god. Well, I mean...
From Bram. Oh.
Aw.
From the grave. Living his best
Not from
life.
the grave, from Bram.
Bram.
God damn it.
Basil?
It's still a 1. I only have red dice for that.
Okay.
It's my alarm to go to bed. I guess it's time. No.
Okay, so you take 6 super, so that you just took a total of 10 superficial in a round.
No.
Can I get him back in any way? Like if he's right there?
I'm guessing that fills your track with ag damage, though.
Yeah, no, it's I'm dead.
Yeah, so you ran up and stabbed him, and then he just like clocks you. You're not dead. You're just in torpor.
Well, that's good, I guess.
I'm frozen. You're in torpor. All we have is fucking Desdemona and Victor.
Yeah, so Victor, what you doing?
Yeah, I'm finished with that. I look. What am I good at this? Yeah. I'm already as Glabro, but I want to. Okay, this is gonna be a bit. Could I, in Glabro form, do a leap to get up there?
Sure. I believe that's Dex and Athletics.
Or strength and athletics?
I mean, it's the same thing for you.
Yeah, it's about the same.
It's the same die pool, right? Unless Glabro change that.
Glabro gets a +2 to strength.
Sure, let's do strength then.
Then it's going to be.
Use them beefy thighs.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, fucking shit.
Okay, 4 successes to do the jump, getting up there.
Yeah, I would say that gets you up there.
All right, and I'm gonna use a rage point.
Okay.
To do another action, but rip open myself into a Krynos form as I'm doing that jump. So what lands in front of Prada isn't
oh shit.
It's the full-on blackened werewolf. And yeah, I still have 1 point of rage, but if I do it one more time, I think I'm not able to maintain the form. So
right.
Yeah, I need to have some rage on me.
Yeah. Are you talking about spending a rage to do an attack as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I already used my action.
You would be out of rage. You only have so much. But
I need to get angry of something.
Makes a point. You leap up there and you're sort of bearing down over him, and you can see also now the closer up that you are, sort of the hardened skin and horns that has formed across him, the claws, and he snarls back up at you, and you see a tendril of shadow wrap around his waist and tighten, and Desdemona appears from behind him. Lindsay, you are still frozen. Sorry. I am counting rounds though.
How many rounds do?
It was a margin of 4, so 4 rounds.
I'm just watching in horror without being able to do anything as my boyfriend has fallen.
A splatter of blood across your face.
Thank God I wore the glasses. It's not in my eye, at least.
So Prada snarls up at this Garou, takes a step back, and feels himself restrained by the arms of Ahriman that Desdemona is controlling. He looks back at her and looks up at you and looks back at her. Seems to be reconsidering.
That dumb luck Lindsay was talking about.
It's not fair when you have a Garou.
He's not luck.
It's not luck, it's a wolf.
Oh.
And he looks you directly in the eye, Victor.
Oh no.
And you see his form fade into mist. The arm of shadow closes and dissipates it, and you see it float away.
Is it going toward the entrance or like toward a bend?
You see it kind of going up towards the top areas of the vaulted ceiling. God damn.
All right, I'll try to follow. If there's something I can grab on and being climbing up, I'll do so.
I mean, yeah, you especially with your Garou claws and such, you could start to just destroy this beautiful chantry and just start clawing your way up until you make your way to like one of the wooden beams and like swing up and start. I'm gonna do a thing. Have an idea. Lindsay,
Yes.
you're standing there frozen.
Yes.
A shadow tendril wraps up your arm, or wraps up your leg, up your body, and starts to shake you back and forth.
Does that work?
It does.
Ah. Fucking hell.
So she shakes you back and forth,
Mm-hmm.
and she looks and calls down to you. I can wake him up, but you owe me a favor.
I could probably wake him up myself.
I mean, I could also wake him up too in a moment. Just
We've done that before.
I'm gonna slip the
yeah,
dagger.
we've done that before. It's just we have
Yeah, but that was Lucian, who can't hurt anybody.
I can keep Basil down.
Oh my.
I can take him in a fight, right? Sorry.
I don't want to owe her a
Your
favor.
blood has to be stronger than his.
Is it? I don't know.
I know for a fact mine is.
He would never forgive me. I'm gonna slip the fucking dagger into my boot and run up to Basil and then like see if
Bite and give.
Yeah.
Just shiggles. Basil, give me willpower.
Do well, you bitch. Or don't. I don't know which one it's supposed to be.
Another 4.
And can't go above 4. Not tonight.
All right. Ignoring Desdemona, you run up, bite your wrist, and stick it to Basil. And after a couple of moments, Basil, consciousness begins to return to you. And you recognize quickly
Sorry.
enough what's happening before you start to drink too deeply.
I will stop. Are you an angel?
No. Pretty sure we're considered devils.
You're supposed to say yes, Lindsay.
Nope.
I'm gonna grab her arm and get up.
Victor.
Hold on. I just look at Desdemona and go, ha!
Victor, the mist that you were chasing floats upwards into the rafters. Seems to be considering where to go, and you start to gain on it.
I mean, I might be in Krynos form, but that doesn't make me less intelligent. And I'm thinking I can't hurt mist. I need like, I don't know, sunlight or a vacuum or I don't know, something like that.
Vacuum.
I don't know, a hair dryer, just like
A hair dryer.
It just breaks it up.
Yeah.
Can't form
But-
into a vampire if the mist is all gone.
but I can't attack it with my claws, so I'm just still following, prowling, hunting it. Yeah, hunting it, just following it around.
You see it start to leave the walls and go more toward not so much the center of the room, but further out into the room.
Would it be kind of toward the door?
Well, right as you realize whereabouts it is, it floats downwards a little bit, and then very suddenly Prada reforms and lands on top of Desdemona.
Oh god, I'm right there. Fuck.
Could I just, like, I'm just following. I don't know if I would be allowed to, as it's reforming, me jumping to tackle it mid-air.
You could definitely jump after him. But not close enough to get mid-air. You could follow behind him.
All right. If it's falling on Desdemona, that's okay.
Yeah, she doesn't know what the fuck is about to happen, so she goes down. And you see him essentially land on Desdemona right in front of Basil and Lindsay, pin her and bite down into her neck. And about that time is when Victor leaps. What is your intention, sir?
Well, my intention was to grab it, like tackle it mid-air and slam it against a wall. Don't know if I'm still able to maybe grab it and throw it somewhere, smack it or a wall.
You could jump down, you could try and grab and throw.
Yeah, I'm doing that. Just get my claws right into it to get a better hold of it as I yank it.
Okay, give me strength and brawl.
Well, that is good because
You are in Krenos form.
yeah, that is okay. Okay. That is a total of 8 successes. There was a crit.
Damn.
I am so happy. I'm so proud.
Okay, so what exactly are you doing?
Grab it by the back, like get my claws right on his shoulder so I can like get a better hold. And as I do that, just like like a doll, like a clock doll, just yank it and smack it toward the ground next to me. Just like
Oh, you're like Hulk smashing Loki.
yeah, just one time to the other side away from my group, like overhead slamming it so that I am in between it and the rest of them.
Okay. So you essentially leap down, dig your claws into his back, and rip and throw him over so that onto the other side of this balcony. It's not a super wide balcony, but it's wide enough to where now there is this large hulking werewolf standing in between this slightly demonic vampire and Desdemona and the coterie. Prada is stunned for just a second. You see him push himself up and shake his head and look up.
Oh no, I'm gonna go get him.
What?
My sticky note fell off.
Doesn't learn.
I'm gonna use my other weapon though. Whatever.
What's your other weapon?
I'm gonna use my feral weapons, and I'm gonna try and cut his fucking head off.
Oh no.
That is a called shot. You need 10 successes.
Maybe don't call a shot.
Probably not.
I do know that rule.
Let's take 2 steps back.
No.
Okay, that does mean you will be rolling strength and brawl.
Is that it?
I'm double checking. Hang on.
Okay.
Is that it?
Can it not be melee since they're shaped like knives?
It is brawl because it is a physical. You're attacking with your hands, not with a weapon.
Never mind. There's no way.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
And this time that Prada is stunned, could I do something? Or is it like stun? Like I'm thinking like narrator pressing.
It's just a second just like he's pushing himself up, kind of stun.
Okay.
Can I
you've also
instead?
just gone.
Yeah, that's why I was.
Okay, you could blink over then use a stake. Lindsay,
Let's do that.
What are you thinking?
I was going to kind of to distract him if I see Basil gonna blinky blink.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna slip that dagger from my boot and like spin around Victor and like try and just stab down into him. Don't care where, just stab him with the knife.
Well, blink is gonna go off first.
That's fine.
Okay, so Basil blinks over. I do need a rouse check, and then go for this stakey stake.
Okay, not hungrier. Go for the
Damn.
steaky steak, which is it's good. Please no. Remind me of what roll that is.
That is strength and melee.
All right. Okay.
Are you trying
6.
to stick? Are you trying to stick him in the heart?
Yeah.
So no, that one's also a called shot. It's before this. Why is it before this? I have some feedback about the organization of this book sometimes.
That's fair. We all know that occasionally.
Okay, make a called shot and inflict 5 points or more of damage of either type before having. So he has to royally fuck this up. Where did Plotter's sheet go? There it is. All right, you said that was a total of what?
6.
He matched you.
Hey, DM.
With the messy crit.
Have,
Are you making me re-roll it?
Yeah, you have disadvantage.
God damn it.
So it's either 6 or something lower, hopefully.
Watch me get higher.
Well, if you get higher, it's still disadvantage, so.
Yeah, so it's either 6 or... Okay. It is not the 6 with the messy anymore.
Oh, it's just what, a 6?
No, it's 4.
Oh.
It's 10.
It's 10. No, it's 4. So You start to get the stake in him, but you need to deal 5 points or more of damage before halving. Since y'all take half superficial. So, you get up to him and you get the stake at him. And it's like you got it onto his chest and he's kind of holding it.
Okay. Still pushing.
Okay. Lindsay?
Whoop whoop. Stab.
All right, strength and melee.
Give me the thing. Strength and melee. Okay, strength is 4. That's good. That's good. Melee is only 1 though. Fuck. Man, I need to start doing things that I'm good at. F4.
You got 4?
Does the special dagger do anything?
It does.
I wanted to test it. I was also hoping that it'd get prodded to kind of let go for Basil to keep doing the staking.
Where do you stab him exactly? So he's sort of like on the ground, sitting, holding Basil at his chest.
In the calf.
Up in the ribs. Could I get there? I thought he was laying on the ground.
He's kind of like halfway up.
Okay.
That diagonal sort of thing going on. So you could come up back beside him, either behind him and get his ribs, or go over Basil and get his ribs.
Let's do that. Go over Basil. Shank him in the ribs.
He's focused on Basil. He does not move to avoid until you come up from behind Basil.
Surprise, bitch!
Yeah, take this dagger. Surprise, bitch! And stab him in the ribs. And he snarls, winces in pain. Basil, you feel his grip on the stake loosen, and he crumples.
Yeah, push it in.
Sure, yeah, he's no longer moving.
I'm eating this bitch. I'm hungry.
Stop eating people.
What? I haven't eaten anyone yet. I feel like this is my right. I've carried this grudge through 3 seasons. So long.
Listen, Lindsay's not gonna stop him because she would then be a hypocrite.
Yeah, but Basil's also a hypocrite because he's the one like, stop eating people.
It's my turn now, bitch.
I told her I'm not gonna stop you.
Bitch. We don't have to make a big deal about it. I'm just gonna eat him and then we can move on. Like, it's fine.
There's a roll involved.
The real question is does Desdemona let you do it?
Desdemona doesn't give a shit. She's the bot.
I thought she would want to take him out herself.
She said take care of the thorn in my side. Prana was the one with the grudge.
Okay, that's fair.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
She can take him out herself. I don't care. He's not living tonight. living, quote
He
unquote.
wasn't living already that night, though. You have the snack of the man you want. That sounded bad.
Thanks, Victor. You're a real friend.
Basil,
Uh-huh.
call high or low.
Oh.
Hi.
Oh.
It's a bad choice.
Oh.
No, it
It's a
wasn't.
good choice.
It was a
Oh.
good choice.
Ooh.
We're gonna do some rolls after this session.
Oh, Basil's gonna take over the world. We're gonna have a
It's a
different
date.
Methuselah to deal with.
That's an awful. No, he doesn't want that.
You don't get to be a Methuselah from that.
Listen, if we're all OnlyFans God damn it, Lance.
Only
Oh my god.
I finished my bucket list.
I
Oh, it
could
took
die happy now.
87 years. How long was it?
That was it?
Wait.
That was part of your bucket list?
In 87 years, your bucket list was to what? Eat another vampire?
There's a lot of other stuff in there. No, take over the world.
Oh, fair.
All right. Basil, you sink your fangs in.
I'm making this bitch a raisin.
With all the fury of everything that he has done that has pissed you off since all of this began. And it takes a minute or two. His blood seems thicker too. Not unnecessarily so, but it's got that spice, a familiar spice that you know from a certain Methuselah. And soon Prada is no more. We'll do some rolls after this.
Great. It's a date.
So what do?
I take my dagger. I slip it back into my boot. I look at Desdemona, who's probably gone.
No, she's still standing there.
Cool. Get us
Oh,
the
she got up.
fuck
Okay.
out of here.
Can do.
Perfect. And we leave.
All right. You guys make your way back out of the historical society. As you get back into the building proper and back outside, Victor, you get a text. It's from the Alpha.
Yay.
And says, confirmed the leech is not here. We're destroying it now.
So, I think I would have grabbed. You know what? No, I'll just have my stuff on hand as we're walking back and just words. Do it.
Oh yeah. He wasn't asking permission. He was giving you an update.
Okay. So, then I would just say, perfect. We may not have more than 2 days after this.
Understood. We need to move quickly. Yes, Lindsay?
As we were walking out, I am sending massive texts to Morticia. Anybody on my list who is in this fight. I think it might just only be Morticia.
You have numbers of various kindred, some of which have left the city.
Yeah. Anybody still in city that I know is fighting.
You get a text from an unknown number.
Who?
It's a GIF.
Oh God. Of what?
It is a GIF. It is a GIF
Yeah.
of Jim Carrey's Grinch going, "Hello, how are you?" It's that whole scene playing through where he does the echoing thing. And then a second GIF. And it's Captain America saying, "Avengers Assemble."
And I just sent back, fuck yes. I don't know who you are. I don't care.
You get a GIF back of a raven flying.
Honey, does that mean anything to me?
Not necessarily.
Okay, good.
But you'll find out next time on our finale.
Is that where you're ending it?
Also,
That's where I'm ending it.
Okay, hold on. Victor has a thing.
just Victor would have asked Basil to take the car the closest possible to the door to the entrance of the
He
historical.
just runs through naked.
We got a streaker.
Whatever you need, buddy.
It's just like the whole time, the whole walk back is like just my stuff under my arm, just like whatever. But it's like, okay, you know.
The amount of times that we have seen your ass. I feel like somebody needs to start buying dinner. Our
That
throuple
means
is
something
turning
different for
into
Kindred.
more.
All right.
We already made him a drink.
It's fair.
So,
Yay! Thank
Yay!
you everybody for joining us. Please consider joining the Discord. There's only one episode left. We will see you on April 10th. Where all of us will be in chat because it will be I'll be in chat.
I mean, I'll be in chat for the beginning of it.
Most of us will
Yeah.
be in chat. We're going to start a little bit early that day because we think that episode will run long. It is going to be pre-recorded because we want to make sure we have time to do it all.
I want it to be as best as it can be.
I don't know who that phone number is now Captain America in my phone. I don't know who it is. Don't care. Captain America. We are here for the end. It's been a wild ride.
4 seasons, like 2.5 years.
4 seasons, 2.5 years, 2 deaths, and a partridge in a pear tree.
And like 3 diableries.
No. Only 2.
True.
Only 2.
Okay, 2 diableries.
Yeah.
All right.
Because I was talked out of the other 2.
Technically, you were sassed out of one of them.
Yeah.
Was I?
Anyway, yeah, Nicholas
Yeah.
sassed you and you were like, fuck you.
Yeah, that's true.
All right.
Thank you, everybody.
Just-
Follow us on all social medias. The Nerd Asylum.
We love y'all.
We love you too. What were you gonna say?
Oh, Victor has one more episode to diablerize someone.
All right,
So
everybody.
how does that work?
Oh,
It
she's just gonna
doesn't.
chump someone.
We
Just
love you.
chump.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.